Ara ṣé àlá ni?
Ẹ yóò sọ fún ẹ pé kò ń bọ̀ ẹ̀sọ́ pẹ̀ ń bọ̀.
Kí n sọ fún ẹ pé mò ń bọ̀ nílùú bàbá mi ń bì báyìí. Irọ́ o.
Ẹ dé tilé tó yẹ rẹ̀.
Mo dé tẹrutẹru ni. Ó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣá. Ọ̀la àkọ́kọ́ ni.
It's your boy Ericano, and I'm proud to be an Ondo boy. Ondo me. Sunshine State. Yeah. Oh,
Sunshine State.
The Sunshine State.
Let's come together.
Ondo State.
Love one another.
Sunshine State.
Let's stand together.
Halle. Sunshine State.
Let's come together.
Ondo State.
Love one another.
Sunshine State.
Let's stand together.
Halle. Yeah. I woke up this morning and all I see is beautiful faces. Yeah. Took a stroll downtown and all I see is beautiful places. Yeah. I look up to the sky and I thank the Lord for sending these blessings from above. It's a wonderful feeling. It's like I'm standing in the rain with showers of love. I got my mind right. I train the good ones in this crime fight to keep we all a bright side. I know we're gonna shine just like the sun. Sunshine State.
Let's come together.
Ondo State.
Love one another.
Sunshine State.
Let's stand together.
Halle. Sunshine State.
Let's come together.
Ondo State.
Love one another.
Sunshine State.
Let's stand together.
Halle.
If we come together, nothing should break us forever. No. Let's build the nation together, Sunshine State. Oneness, my brothers and sisters. We need each other to survive, yeah. Development for all, opportunity lingers on, yeah. Let's stop the killing and fighting. Let's help the leaders do the right thing. Together we can help each other.
Sunshine State.
Let's come together.
Ondo State.
Love one another.
Sunshine State.
Let's stand together.
Halle. Sunshine State.
Let's come together.
Ondo State.
Love one another.
Sunshine State.
Let's stand together.
Halle. Sunshine State, now the state, Oluwa, shine His grace. Food, road, school, market, me everything I say. We living in peace, one mind, one goal. We gotta live in harmony. If your brother they done no man, make you help. Among the rest, now Ondo State be the best. Good governance make Ondo State shiny. Keep it up, among no stopping. Beautiful people with a shiny black skin. Ondo State women are the be African queen. Some not to fighting, bribing, killing and stealing. Honesty, respect our identity. The world is looking unto you. The Sunshine State.
Let's come together.
Ondo State.
Love one another.
Sunshine State.
Let's stand together.
Halle. Sunshine State.
Let's come together.
Ondo State.
Love one another.
Sunshine State.
Let's stand together.
Halle. Àìsí níbẹ̀ ni mi ò lè bá wọn dá sí. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni ká ṣe ra wa nìkan. Ká má fọwọ́ ara wa bà nǹkan tó ti dára jẹ́. Ká tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́ torí iṣẹ́ lóògùn iṣẹ́. Olùṣègùn mi nìkan sọ pé iṣẹ́ takuntakun èrè rẹpẹtẹ ni.
Together. Love one another.
Okay, I've been doing a recording since I got to Accra, a documentary of everything. Yeah, so what is the newest thing in Accra, Abby? I'm with my friend. Say hi. Say hi, Joe.
You are saying hi for me.
Anyway, so you hold it for me.
Okay.
My face is oily, Abby. No makeup. See me.
This is
I
naked.
came back to Cafe Cook again. Is this you got
To buy asharo, right?
to buy yam porridge and plantain
And they call it asharo elepore.
and beef.
Asharo elepore.
Yeah. Anyway, so I came back to Accra from Ibadan. I think yesterday. Yesterday. I'm still gonna go back. But anyway, I wanted you guys to see this. This is the newest and most attractive place in Accra. Okay, so take a look at it. It's nice, yeah. I heard the lights come on at night.
And it gets nicer.
And it gets better. I've never seen the lights come on. So, yeah, that's how my stay in Nigeria has been so far. It's running to an end real quick. I have 2 weeks left in Nigeria, so I'm really excited about it. And it's been so much fun so far. I've not been disappointed.
You serious?
No, I haven't. I've seen a lot of friends. I haven't seen him for so long now. I tried it again yesterday. I've seen it yesterday. So that's good. What else? That's it. Anyway, so
can't forget Rudy. You are the key to my heart. Sometimes you start and walk.
Yeah, so anyway, this is it, guys. Yeah, hold it. Let me say bye-bye. Well, this is it, beautiful affair. What else can I show you? This is how they call me. Good job. Peace.
Yeah.
I love Nigeria.
One love.
Good morning to you all over the world. This is Bakla TV Online Entertainment, and I go by the name Bakara Olakinton Oluwatosin, aka Ola Plenty. As you can see me now, I'm on the street, and today is all about, I want to tell you the use of internet. But when I come back from this breaking transmission, I will tell you how to use internet and some of the things that join to the use of internet. Keep watching. I bring your presenter Bakara Olakinton Oluwatosin. I'll be right back. Don't touch that down.
All right, people, this is still MM, you know, Marilicious
MID. Keep watching Bakla TV.
You're welcome back to Bakla TV Online Entertainment, and I still go by the name Bakara Olakinton Oluwatosin, aka Ola Plenty. The other time I told you that today is all about telling you how to use internet and some other things that join to the use of internet. But before I tell you the use of internet, I would like to define the internet for you. Internet is one of the most important parts of our daily life. Because of what? There are many large numbers of things that can be done using the internet. But there are some things that join to the use of internet, and number one thing I got here is communication. Communication, it really helps us to communicate with people all around the world. Before, the use of internet is not too much in Nigeria. We can just write a letter and go to post office to post it there, and at least we use up to like 3 or 2 weeks before the letter gets to that person in anywhere they send it to. But these days now, you can just sit down inside your house, compose the letter, log into your Gmail and send anything you want to send to the person outside the country. So the next thing I got here is research. Research. What do I mean by research? Research is all about, you know, if you want to make a research of anything, you have to consult the textbook and a lot of books references. But these days, if you want to get a research of anything, you can just sit down, connect your internet with your laptop and type anything you want to search and type it to Google, Ask.com, Wikipedia, and some other ask machine on the internet. So in this case, you can just get anything you want to search, you can just get it there. So that's all what I got about research. So I would like to move this program to the second segment, so keep watching. I'll be right back.
Multi-Pain Town. Damn, you tell me I'm the man now. You know, it's your boy DWEK. I go by the name D to the E to the E to the K. Keep watching Bakla TV.
Welcome back to all our viewers out there. Before I continue the program, I would like to tell you about Gigi, www.gigi.ng. Okay, if you want to get your phone, used phone, UK phone, or anything, you can just log it on www.gigi.ng. Type your location, type your number, get your number there, call them, and the phone will be delivered to your doorstep. Don't touch that out. So let's continue the program by telling you the number 3 of the uses of internet. The next point I would like to talk about is education, and education is one of the best things internet can provide for us, because there are large numbers of book references, etc., which can be get on internet and which can always educate us. All what I want to say is education is all about learning. You know, if you just learn some things from internet, it will make your brain to be more wider and to know more things about what is going on in life. So that's all what I got for you on education. And the last but not the least on my agenda here is financial transaction. When we are talking about financial transaction, we can make a transaction from the uses of your internet. You can just sit down inside your house, you know, you can just make any transaction by sending money to anybody all over the world. And also, in order for you to stay on the queue on ATM or any bank branch, you can just stay indoor, download the application of any bank that you are using on your mobile phone. So when you download it, you can just make a transaction from your phone to the person that you want to send money or credit or collect money from. So that's all what I got for you today. You know, I stream your own boy Bakara Olakinton Oluwatosin, aka Ola Plenty. And as you can see now, we are on the street, and this is all about Bakla TV street program. No be small thing. Shout out to my cameraman outside there, shout out to my engineer, and shout out to everybody that got my back. Keep watching Bakla TV. Next week, we give you another edition of this program. Boomba.
Akure, the capital of Ondo State, calm and everyone going about their businesses just as normal. It is the eve of the Ondo governorship election. Schools are shut. Some major public institutions have their gates locked. It is because the state government declared a work-free day for people of the state to prepare for Saturday, the election day. Developments seen so far in the state and the police IG's statements, one will hope all goes well on Saturday and even after that day. Citizens try to hurry to do last-minute business. Banking activities and long queues at the ATM machines are clear indications. Voters don't appear disturbed by the incidents. Voting for some of them is very important.
I just advise people that there's not even bother what happens, that maybe we not exist to come out and vote.
Some politicians have their fears, though, as to the delivery of free, fair and credible poll. Some are even anxious about who the returning officer for the election will be. But INEC believes it should be trusted on that matter.
The returning officer for this election has been appointed by the chairman of the commission, and his name is still kept secret until tomorrow.
What about the materials?
The materials are also leaving today. They will be there by this evening. So before 5 o'clock, they should be there. They left for the local government. Local government headquarters is on land, not outside the water. Elijah has about 9 wards or arrays across the land, so that is over the water, while Ondo has 10 arrays, 10 on land, 10 across the water. So all of them are leaving today for the arrays.
8 a.m. Saturday morning, the poll will open. 28 political parties are up in the contest, with about 1.5 million voters likely to elect their next governor by their turn.
From our governor, we don't want it in the They want to give their vote to a particular candidate, and by one way, by Jankara judgment, the will of the people has been subverted.
We are protesting, we are not fighting. Our candidate is a son, Ejita Ojegede. That's why we are here. We are not fighting for anybody, but we believe that Ejita Ojegede can move Ondo State forward, like Dr. Olusegun Mimiko has did. You understand? And Ejita Ojegede is a man of integrity. Exactly. A man that has future for a youth in Ondo State.
What they are doing is very wrong. Whatever information they got from radio or television, they must keep calm and exercise patience. Our people are not burning tired, destroying some other things in the town, which is not very, it's very bad.
The women group, who turned out in large numbers, are drawn from across the 18 local government areas of Ondo State. The protesters, who cut across all ages, are demanding for the inclusion of Ejita Ojegede as one of the candidates to contest this Saturday's Ondo governorship election. As the protest lasted, security agencies were fully on the ground to ensure the situation does not spiral out of control.
If there are changes in Ondo State, that the election must be postponed. The way they will defeat in this land.
Though the women under the aegis of Concerned Women in Democracy have vowed to continue their protests till they achieve their aim, the Supreme Court has directed the appeal court sitting in Abuja to deliver judgments on Ondo PDP governorship primary tussle. Roslyn Evorami reporting.
Most residents were indoors, obviously afraid of possible attacks, while business centers, including banks, could not attend to customers. Commuters resorted to trekking long distances to get to their destinations.
Eitayo is the people's choice in Ondo State, and I'm telling you, there will be no peace in this state except this thing is being reverted. It is uncalled for.
People call for change, but the change we're having today is the change to which on the political opponents. Let me make a point of clarification. How could somebody who is not a member of our party just get that mandate?
We want Jagada in Ondo State, yo! They should not cheat us, yo! Jagada is our man, yo!
For the candidate that is on ground, Jagada is the best. It was chosen by God, and that is why you see the youth that is protesting today. His name was changed all over the night, all because he's the best candidate. We are saying that we want Jagada.
Addressing the protesters at INEC headquarters in Akure, Deputy Commissioner of Police Mr. Edward Ajogun commended the protesters for the peaceful manner they expressed their grievances and appealed to them not to allow hoodlums take advantage to commit crime. Also addressing the protesters, Ondo State Resident Electoral Commissioner Mr. Olusegun Agbaje explained that the name of Jimoh Ibrahim of the Ali Modu Sheriff's faction made the list following court order.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ is court. You understand what I'm saying now? Yes, sir. That will resolve it. Thank you, sir. You have also done very well by expressing your feelings.
Tayo Jagede's faction of PDP pé ti lọ sí appeal court. Pé tí appeal court bá dájọ́ lé ní àbí lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ pé Tayo Jagede nìkan tó fi síbẹ̀ pé wọ́n á yọ orúkọ ilé tó wà ń bẹ̀ kúrò wọ́n á tún fi Tayo Jagede sí.
The Director of Legal Services, Eyitayo Campaign Organization, Barrister Kunle Ijalana, the leadership of the PDP in the state led by Clement Faboyide and Ondo State government have cautioned residents in the state against taking to violence to seek redress and expressed optimism that Eyitayo Jagede will surely get justice at the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, Ondo State Governor Olusegun Mimiko has met with President Muhammadu Buhari to alert him of the danger in the decision of the Independent National Electoral Commission to recognize Mr. Jimoh Ibrahim as the governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the forthcoming election in the state. He told State House correspondents that he was not only surprised but shocked about the development.
And that is why, as the Chief Security Officer of the state, I have come to alert Mr. President of the potential danger of this injustice so that we can nip it at the bud. The whole day from 5 a.m., 4 a.m., I've been up and running, I've been on phone to major stakeholders to ensure that we keep the peace in the state.
The governor said the magnitude of the violence currently being witnessed in the state could have been more if not for the timely intervention. He said President Muhammadu Buhari has assured him that he will look into the issue with a view to ensuring that where there is injustice, it would be rectified. Patience Osaugiwa reporting. Patience.
In fact, we are on the long stretch of the road of the Obadeshide Road in Akure, and this area, people call it the GRA. In security, things are very calm here. You could see in the background people going about their daily businesses just as normal. In fact, yesterday when we were coming into town, we saw some military men that have been deployed into other parts of the state. But in Akure, as we talk right now, normal daily activities are ongoing. As of yesterday, when some of our men, when we went to town, especially in the preparations of INEC for the election, they were training of observers. Several observers, election observers, have been trained, and they're gearing up. They are preparing for this election. We spoke with a few of them. Take a listen. We get to that tracks as soon as we can get it sorted here. But what is on ground here, Chamberlain, and what we can see here is that people are just moving about their daily businesses just as normal. But mind you, just at midnight, campaigns and every kind of promos or jingles from the political parties are over. And what we are seeing, or what is going to be happening today, is that INEC is going to be preparing people materials, some non-sensitive materials, as we gather, are going to be moved into some other parts of the city. But right now, if those tracks are ready, just take a listen and hear from the observer, the election observers that have been trained for this particular election.
And adequately.
All right, now those are the election observers preparing for the D-Day. The 0 hour as the clock ticks is moving closer and closer, and everybody is looking forward to that very hour. The city, as I said earlier on, is very, very calm. There's no tension whatsoever. We also caught up with a resident in Akure yesterday, and this is what he has to say about the security situation in Ondo State generally. Take a listen.
Because if you see what has...
Well, that's the situation. People are getting ready. The issue of security is a very major one in this election. And from what we have reported earlier, the amount of security operatives that have been deployed for this of the senatorial district is massive. And from the experience of the Ondo election, one of the major issues, or one of the major tools the government used for the election that made it largely successful is the deployment of military men for the Ondo election. And the same thing probably will play out in the Ondo election. The city is very calm, and that's the situation here at the moment. Chamberlain.
All right, then could you tell us, are they saying anything about the election materials, the sensitive and non-sensitive materials? Anybody talking about it? INEC, for instance?
All right, you know, Ondo State is a very interesting state in terms of geography. We have some areas which are riverine, just like we had in Edo State. But as we talk now, the information we gather, or what we have from INEC, is that some of the non-sensitive materials are going to be transported around the state. But as we talk now, when it comes to area, is a very, 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 very key issue that the INEC officials are going to be very, very careful with. But, you know, when it's talk about the geography of the state, the riverine area, the Ilaje areas are very, very key in terms of transportation. Reaching those areas are very, very key. And I'm very sure that INEC will be looking into making the transportation of materials into that area as fast and as quick as possible for tomorrow's accreditation and voting process.
Well, so far so good. How would you describe the level of confidence in INEC to be able to conduct free and fair elections? Have you spoken to anybody who's expressed fears on that?
The situation we have here is that a lot of people are taking some experiences from Edo, and they are saying that if INEC was said to have been able to conduct a free and fair election in Edo, they should be able to play out almost the same thing here in Ondo State. People are not losing confidence. Of course, you know, some parties making allegations as to some officials working for INEC and their partisanship. But in this particular election, a lot of people are upbeat about the fact that INEC is going to provide a level playing field for everybody in the state. And INEC has said, we heard from Professor Atairu Jega 2 days ago on the preparation for the election, and at the moment, little skepticism as to if INEC will be able to deliver a free and fair election. Generally, a large percentage of people here in Ondo State believe that the Atairu Jega-led INEC will be able to do justice in providing free and fair election in this all-important election in Ondo State.
Looking at the security situation, I mean, security agents have put in a host of measures to ensure that, you know, peace and calm is maintained on election day. Has there been any complaint?
Well, so far, so good. Now we've had little complaint. Of course, today is the first day after the broadcasts and promos of political parties over, the campaigns are over. But so far, so good. We've not heard anything. This is just the beginning of the first day in preparation, the top preparation for the election. But we've not heard any complaint so far. But what we know and what we can see is that there are a lot of security operatives that have been deployed. Just yesterday, we gathered that men of the Civil Defense Corps have deployed over 800 of their men for this election. That is massive if you look at the magnitude of the people that come to the election in terms of security operatives. But as it is now, a lot of people have been deployed in terms of the security operatives. You know that Ondo State is being bothered by so many states, and in the past few days, there have been allegations that some parties are going to be bringing in thugs, and so these aided the call for more deployment of troops in the state. Mark.
Yesterday there were reports that there was something like a curfew in town. How are the people reacting to the curfew? And what's the excitement level, if you can rate it?
The curfew is affecting everybody. When we entered into town yesterday, some of our crew, we entered town just a few minutes before the curfew time, which is 6 o'clock. And just before that time, you will see people moving in town hurriedly, just not to be caught up with a few people to it, because very important one. And the reason behind the curfew, of course, curfew all through the night from 6 p.m. in the evening. This is just to reduce movement or to stop movement from the allegations that there are going to be thugs moving in Ondo State, and they believe that if curfew is imposed from 6 p.m., that will stop and curb any kind of illegalism or violence that may take place. But generally, it seems that these people, so far what I've seen, people in Ondo State are very, very peaceful, moving from up to Ondo, even moving into Akure. Later, we'll be moving into some other parts of the state. React to the curfew, and this morning people are just moving out slowly. Things are getting up slowly. It shows that people are actually looking forward to it. But one thing that we're all looking out for is that people should come out en masse to vote for their candidate. all these security measures.
What kind of observers do we have? Has INEC concluded those registration of the election observers? Any complaint from anywhere about anything there now?
Close to 2,000 observers may be prepared for this particular election, and a lot of them were being trained yesterday and being told what exactly what to be done in the election. They're going to be set based on the importance in some areas, those sensitive areas that they've speculated. INEC
Thank you very much indeed, Sheon, correspondent Sheon Kibalo in Akure, and they're all going to be bringing us updates, as a matter of fact, about the forthcoming Ondo State governorship election. So stay with channels for all the updates you'll need.
Akure, the capital of Ondo State, calm and everyone going about their businesses just as normal. It is the eve of the Ondo governorship election. Schools are shut. Some major public institutions have their gates locked. It is because the state government declared a work-free day for people of the state to prepare for Saturday, the election day. Employments seen so far in the state and the police IG's statements, one will hope all goes well on Saturday and even after that day. Citizens try to hurry to do last-minute business. Banking activities and long queues at the ATM machines are clear indications. Voters don't appear disturbed by the incidents. Voting for some of them is very important.
I just advise people that there's not even bother what happens, that maybe we not exist to come out and vote.
Some politicians have their fears, though, as to the delivery of free, fair and credible poll. Some are even anxious about who the returning officer for the election will be. But INEC believes it should be trusted on that matter.
The returning officer for this election has been appointed by the chairman of the commission, and his name is still kept secret until tomorrow.
What about the materials?
The materials are also leaving today. They will be there by this evening. So before 5 o'clock, they should be there. They left for the local government. Local government headquarters is on land, not outside the water. Elijah has about 9 wards or arrays across the land, so that is over the water. While Ondo has 10 arrays, 10 on land, 10 across the water. So all of them are leaving today for the arrays.
8 a.m. Saturday morning, the poll will open. 28 political parties are up in the contest, with about 1.5 million voters likely to elect their next governor by their top.
From our governor, we don't want it in the
They want to give their vote to a particular candidate, and by one way, by Jankara judgment, the will of the people has been subverted.
We are protesting, we are not fighting. Our candidate is a son, Ejita Ojegede. That's why we are here. We are not fighting for anybody, but we believe that Ejita Ojegede can move Ondo State forward, like Dr. Olusegun Mimiko have did. You understand? And Ejita Ojegede is a man of integrity. A man that has future for a youth in Ondo State.
What they are doing is very wrong. Whatever any information they got from radio or television, they must keep calm and exercise patience. Our people are not burning tired, destroy some other things in the town, which is not very, it's very bad.
They toured all the 18 local government areas in Ondo State. Now the All Progressives Congress and its supporters are wrapping up the campaign. For them, there's no better place to do this than the hometown of the governorship candidate, Rotimi Akeredolu, in our local government area. The campaign train moved through various towns to get to Owo, where thousands of supporters were on ground to receive their man. The chance of solidarity for Rotimi Akeredolu is almost unending. The APC candidate again reels out his plans for the people. According to him, his policies will cater for not just the people of Owo, but the entire Ondo State.
A lot will be done for the state, not specifically my people. I'm sure that it's a long time and our man headed was the aim of affairs in this state. And the roads are not good. You can see where we have been coming from. So the moment there are no industries here. So those are the things we want to do.
Other leaders of the party talk about their level of confidence.
This is our governor, the next governor of the state. There's no doubt about it. We're not going to sound argumentative here. It is obvious. And people are ready for him. And he is ready. He's well prepared to assume the leadership.
If you want development in your state, you must hook on to federal government. Whatever you can do at the state level to be complemented by federal government. You are talking of seaport in our zone. You are talking of Olokola. You are talking of all this development. They are gigantic developments that the state cannot handle alone.
The people of Ondo will be left to decide who becomes their next governor.
Excellency. Excellency.
mo busy ẹ má pè mí mo busy.
Ondo. Gbogbo alágbèbẹ̀ lóde ní tèmi níṣó. Olówó làbẹ́ àwọn méjì ló bọ̀. Olówó làbẹ́ àmọ́ ni mi ò bójì ló bọ̀. Ibi ajé àṣebó sọ. Olówó làbẹ́ àwa ò bójì ló bọ̀. Olówó làbẹ́ àwa ò bójì ló bọ̀. Ibi ajé wa ṣe kówó ló sọ. Owó làbí ẹ̀ṣọ́ ọmọ Yusufu ẹni abíire. Òyìnbó Ondo àwòdà àwùdà àníkìlájé. Ikú gbẹ́jà nínú omi yóò ń pa ní lálẹ́ odò. Kí ni ká pè lẹ́jẹ̀ tí wọ́n bí kú bá dé? Kò sí lọ́yà tí ó ṣojú dé. Mo tẹ́lẹ̀ aláwọ̀ kù lédè. Yóò jẹ́ mo ṣòun ní sókú. Bíkú gbọ́wọ́ àbákulẹ̀, bíkú fẹ́ràn bàbá àgbòkú. Bíkú bá dé. Kò sí lọ́yà tí ó ṣojú dé. Mo tẹ́lẹ̀ aláwọ̀ kù lédè. Yóò jẹ́ mo ṣòun ní sókú. Ṣáàmì ọmọ oníkú mọ́ gbẹ́, ọmọ àgbàdùgbẹ́ o, ọmọ àgbàdùgbẹ́ o, ìdó ọmọ ọ̀gá ọmọ ọ̀ṣun. Ikú bá dé, kò sí lọ́yà tí ó ṣojú dé. Mo tẹ́lẹ̀ aláwọ̀ kù lédè, tó jẹ́ mo ṣòun ní tókù. Lábúlé ọ̀kẹ́ lọ́lọ́ bá wọn ti kú ọlọ́lọ́. Èrò pẹ́ bímọ, ẹni ọmọ màgí ló bímọ òjìdá ọ̀rọ̀ bí ọmọ yìí lówùrọ̀ títí dọjọ́ alẹ́ ìwà o. Oníkàlùkù ní ó dálẹ́jọ́. Ikú bá dé, kò sí lọ́yà tí ó ṣojú dé. Ó tẹ̀lé aláwọ̀ kù lédè, tó jẹ́ mo ṣòun ní tókù. Ẹjọ́ tó dòrò ìbájọ́ àwọn òde lórí tó ní àná lóko. Adábúlé ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ ọkọ̀ mi mú kíra wọn. Ìfẹ́ lòdùn ṣe kéré mi. Owó níná ló ìwàgbọ́ torí òṣòwò mi ni wọ́n ṣe ń náwó. Bíkú bá dé. Kò sí láyà tí ó tójú dé. Kò tẹ̀lé ọ̀dà òkú lédè. Ló dá mo tó mi tó kú. Ká má bí ibù kan o. Èrè ló dọ́kájọ́ mi àṣẹ. Ká má bí ibù kan o. Èrè ló dọ́kájọ́ mi àṣẹ. Ábíù bàbá láti máa o. Èrè ló dọ́kájọ́ mi àṣẹ. Ábùlù bàbá mọ́ṣúra. Èrè ló dọ́kájọ́ mi àṣẹ. Dábọ̀dé nìyá ẹgbẹ́ o. Èrè ló dọ́kájọ́ mi àṣẹ. Àlìyájì yájí kan lé o. Èrè ló dọ́kájọ́ mi àṣẹ. Àlìyájà Màlílá o. Èrè ló dọ́kájọ́ mi àṣẹ. Síkírù Bàṣírù mi. Èrè ló dọ́kájọ́ mi àṣẹ. Fáyí bàbá Fátímà o. Èrè ló dọ́kájọ́ mi àṣẹ. Àlàbírà jáde o. Èrè ló dọ́kájọ́ mi àṣẹ. Àlìyájì mi àkànní o. Èrè ló dọ́kájọ́ mi àṣẹ. Alágídé àbẹ̀tẹ̀ o. Èrè ló dọ́kájọ́ mi àṣẹ. Mi ọ̀run rẹ̀. Iwájú tó dojú kọ dára, àwa tó kù lẹ́yìn ká má ṣe ra burú. Ilé òkúkú táwọn wájídé máa dé. Anáwó lé mọ́nìjà. Òyìnbó ní rẹ́kọ́dù. Àgọ́bà lọ́mọ pa ó. Ẹlẹ́gọ́dọ̀ lórí òwe. Ó ní òwe. Ẹlẹ́gọ́dọ̀ lórí òwe. Ẹni mọ̀ ní àlọ́ ìgò àrí. Sọ́kùn wọn kíyè máa tàkúndé tó fẹ́ balẹ̀ òkìlò. Agbálógbò pàtó wọn sílé. Ẹ̀dá tó rè bí àtijọ́ àpọ̀. Ebi omi náà máa kú tí ó dáhùn. pọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ akọrin. Níbo ló wà orí lóde o? Níbo ló bàtà orí lóde o? Àbí wọ́n ti àwọn lẹ́wọ̀n gbé. Ojúmọ́ wọ́n ti mọ̀jọ́ ní tiwọn, wọ́n sọ fún mi nígboro. Àtọ̀run ni wọ́n ti sá lọ nílé. Fọ́ọ̀dù pẹ̀lú dáńbọ̀ ẹ̀ bá mi béèrè níbi wọ́n gbé ní o. Ojúmọ́ wọ́n ti mọ̀jọ́ ní tiwọn, wọ́n sọ fún mi nígboro. Àtọ̀run ni wọ́n ti sá lọ nílé. Ìgbà tó lòdì mo ti lọ bọ́ mi yá jẹ́. Òpònú ọba ọlọ́run yàrá ló ta lóde mú tó bá dòun. Ọlọ́run yàrá ló ta lóde mú tó bá dòun. Ẹ mọ̀dá ẹni tó fi ṣe pé ó ti kú ti pẹ́. Ẹ mọ̀dá ẹni tó fi ṣe pé ó ti kú ti pẹ́. Mo bá gbé òun kọ̀wé wá rí mi fún ara ẹ̀ o. Mo wá ṣe kúkú fọmọ ní kìlájú ìyẹn sàn o. Àdúrà ò gbọ́ níbi tó bá dé. Kò sẹ́ni tó rà, abẹ́ àgbàdá ni wọ́n kò sí polówó kiri. Abẹ́ àgbàdá ni wọ́n kò sí polówó kiri. Òkúta pẹ̀lú ilẹ̀ ó bá mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. Òkúta pẹ̀lú ilẹ̀ ó bá mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. Ó wá dẹni àná bí ẹni ti lọ sọ́run. Òwe àìlá àgbéjà kágbó pé ẹ̀gbọ́ bàbá mú ṣẹ́ o. Mo ti borí ìgbọ́wọ́ tó. Ẹja ńlá ti gbẹ́jà mi o. Àtọ̀hún ni wá o, àwọn ọlọ́rọ̀. Àwọn ọlọ́rọ̀ fún wọn ti borí kó wọ́n tán. Ẹja ńlá ti gbẹ́jà mi. Àti borí kó wọ́n tán. Ẹja ńlá ti gbẹ́jà mi. Àtọ̀hún ni wá àwọn ọlọ́rọ̀ fún. Bí kì bá sọ́wọ́ làwọn àmùjẹ́kùjẹ́ wọ́n kúkú sọ́jọ́ pé wọ́n ò já mọ́. Ẹni bá wàhálà bí òkú ilé òkú mọ́tò gbọ́gbà kan. Ó ní owó ti yára kò dẹ̀ sí kan. Mẹ́tálíìkì ni ó gbowó rẹ̀ tó kì í ṣe dẹnu. Abábíjẹ jẹun jẹun pèsè abábọ̀. Mo ti borí gbọ́wọ́ tán. Ẹja ńlá ti ìgbẹ́jà mi o. Àtọ̀hún ni wá o, àwọn ọlọ́rọ̀. Àwọn ọlọ́rọ̀ fún wọn ti borí gbọ́wọ́ tán. Ẹja ńlá ti ìgbẹ́jà mi. Àtọ̀hún ni wá o, àwọn ọlọ́rọ̀. Ẹni ló fi sí mi ìdí apá o, ìyá ni wọ́n máa jí gbé. Orí fún wa, òun jẹ́ báwo ajẹ́ tí wọ́n ẹ bá pé wọ́n jólúmọ̀ ẹ parí láyé. Ẹrù ẹlẹ́rù náà ń gbé dání, má bá tí wọ́n lọ́wọ́ dẹ́ndẹ́rẹ́. Orí fún wa, òun jẹ́ báwo ajẹ́ tí wọ́n ẹ bá pé wọ́n jólúmọ̀ ẹ parí láyé. Mi ò ní jàgùdà tí ó lọ́wọ́ bàkó aládé. Láìsọ̀rọ̀ lábẹ́ gbèdé, irú àpáwo náà máa dá sí. Irọ́ ni wọ́n pa kò lè ṣe é ṣe kó ló ti ní lọ́jà kùtà. Ìyá yín ni wọ́n máa jí gbé. Mo tún fẹ̀sọ̀ dúpẹ́